Hey, welcome to my channel. Here's how I made $1 billion in 3 hours of doing SMA. A lot of people ask me, Mason, why'd you decide to make a YouTube channel? My answer is always the same, purely for the money. But no, seriously, I just want to make a YouTube channel because I'm tired of all these SMA and dropshipping gurus out there who say they know everything, but in reality, they can't tell the difference between a hole in the ground and their ass. So that's why I'm here, is just to be honest and real. And yeah. But I mean, there's some great people out there in this niche who really know what they're doing and have some great insight. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I feel like we can all tell the difference now, though, between those good people and the people that are just trying to sell their course. If you can't tell the difference by now, then you're probably just a 13-year-old who still believes that your mom and the mailman are just friends. But yeah, that's why I want to make a channel, is because I'm honest and straight to the point, and I want to keep you guys updated throughout my journey and help you guys out, and you guys help me out, and maybe even make a small community. May get no views. I might be the only one in the community, but that's okay. I'm used to it. So the title says how I got 2 clients in under 2 weeks of doing SMA. So let's get into that. So yes, it's true. I got 2 clients from day 1 to 2 weeks of social media marketing. In this video, I'm not going to go in depth at all about those clients and how I got them specifically, and nothing specific about those clients, though it's actually pretty cool stories. So if you want to hear that in another video, that'd be a great video. Let me know and I'll do that. But this video is just going to be kind of, some tips and what to do based off of what I've learned these past 2 weeks. I will say, though, I'll just say it in this video, a lot of people's first contract is like, only $300, $400, which is awesome, to get started off. Any kind of money would be great, but I've been lucky enough. These 2 are, I'd say, decent contracts. I'll just tell you, my first client pays me $800 a month, and then the second one I recently got is $2,000 a month. So I'd say that's pretty good. I'm proud of that, and there's room for growth in both. So I think that's pretty cool that I've done that in 2 weeks, and one's paying me $2,000. So yeah, I'll get into it. It might be a little bit of a weird format, but if you want to hear that in another video, let me know. But here we go. Okay, step 0, dropshipping. So just to give you guys some background, I started off this whole entrepreneurial, whatever you want to call it, pretty much just being a nerd in my basement. I started out this whole thing, dropshipping, I'd say 8-9 months ago. I did it for 8-9 months, just dropshipping. And, that kind of taught me all the terminology and how to run ads and, just stuff about social media and how to manage social media. So I kind of have like, an idea of how to do it, going into this social media marketing. So I'm not completely clueless. I've managed dropshipping stores before and advertised for them. So was I profitable in it? Absolutely not. I probably lost $1 billion, just like I gained $1 billion, like you saw in the beginning of the video. So I did that, and yeah, wasn't successful in it at all. But just to give you guys some background about how I got started. Okay, let's get into step 1. Step 1, website. That sounds weird. Okay, but step 1, the first thing I did was, I was like, I kind of always had this social media marketing thing in my head, like, yeah, I want to make one. But I thought that was like way down the road when I was like rolling in the millions from dropshipping, but that didn't work out. So I was like, let me go ahead and start it now. First thing I did was go on Fiverr and hired some guy to build me a website for cheap. Cost me $80 for him to build me a website, which was like 3 pages. Honestly, the website is great for $80. I'm sure I'll need to improve it in the future, but he did an amazing job. It looks really professional. He did great. So that was the first thing I did. I just made a website, some research on this, not much, but I just made a website, and then I was like, all right, I'll just go from there. And after I have the website, I'll start advertising for it and stuff like that and see what can happen. So that's step 1. Step 2, reach. So pretty much how to just reach clients and get them. Actually, how I was able to get my first client was, I just kept threatening his family and friends until he paid me the money, and it worked out pretty well. Just kidding. I didn't threaten his friends. But reach. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys, if you're watching this video, I know you've seen videos of cold calling, cold email, DMs, all that stuff, so I'm not going to go over that. But I will give you a unique way. I don't know if people have said it or not, but I do have a main way of doing this, but I'm not going to give that away yet, because then you guys would steal all my clients, and I don't want to do that yet. But here's a way I do use, and it's very efficient. Reddit. So if you go on, I'm sure most of you guys have a Reddit account. Just go on business communities and Reddit. So what I do, go on the community business and Reddit, and you'll see businesses posting. It may be about marketing, it may not. Either way, you can still message them. Say they're posting about marketing. They're like, hey, I'm not getting enough people through my door. What do I do? Blah, blah. Just message them like, hey, man, I own a marketing agency. Give you some advice, or, you could pay for my service. We could do this, blah, blah. Either way, best of luck. That's pretty much what I say. And it's gotten me a lot of meetings. And so yeah, that's a unique way you can do it. And you want to be nice, and you just want to be personal. You don't want to just send the same stock email to 1,000 people. You want to put in the work and send a personal email to 1,000 people, right? I'm busy. I don't have a ton of time to dedicate to reach each week, but if I had like 14 or even, 10 days straight just to reach people, I'd have way more than 2 clients right now. I'd probably have like 3. So, but yeah, reach, you want to reach a lot of people. It's about how many people you reach, but it's also about the quality of your messages and how you're reaching them. So be personal and try the Reddit thing out. And it's really just about what works for you. There's no one specific way to reach people. Everybody's different. So try everything, and whatever works for you, just stick to that. Step 3, meetings. So meetings. After you reach people, what do? You schedule meetings. Meetings are very important, whether it's just on the phone or through Zoom. You want to schedule meetings. I know I hate being on Zoom, hate being on the phone, calling people. It kind of takes some getting used to, and it's uncomfortable, but you have to do it. I have a rule for myself is where I never say no to a meeting. I always do the meeting, no matter what I'm feeling. If I want to or not, do the meeting. It's good. You'll get used to it. I hope, because I'm not used to it yet. But another tip for meetings, what you want to, like, this will happen to me today, actually. This guy was like, hey, I'm free at 5:30, or I'm free, 10, or I don't know what time, but he was like, first thing in the morning. I said 5:30. You want to do it as soon as possible. If I said wait till the morning, a client, he may have already gotten a client. Step 4, outsourcing. So I don't want to make this video too long, but this will be the last one. I could talk about this stuff all day though. But outsourcing. So most important, you want to find somebody you can trust. It's always hard to trust people online, but as far as online goes, I've been lucky enough to find someone that I trust, and I've been able to talk to him a lot, and he's been doing great work so far these past couple of weeks. So find someone you trust. Don't just go with the cheapest option, somebody from a different country where there's a communication barrier. Don't just go with them because they're cheap, because in the long run, you're going to make way more money going with somebody who's good at this, because you make money by keeping clients long term. So get someone you can trust, put an ad out, even on Reddit, put an ad out. That's how I met my guy, and just kind of take applications or use a different app to put an ad out, but do that. So it's pretty much it for outsourcing. Just find someone you can trust, and you can even have them practice on your personal account to see what they're made of. That's my video though. That's all I got. I don't like to make videos too long because nobody likes to watch those. But yeah, like and subscribe. I only have 4 subscribers now. So if you want to be my 5th subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, this is my first video, and I hope some people see this so I can keep making more, because it's a pretty fun thing to do. But I'll keep you guys updated through my journey, and yeah, good luck. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Peace.